I've been doing calisthenics for 9 years now, and I've tweaked the program to where I'm just barely even putting in effort. It's funny to me how little I can train and still build and gain strength. It's one set a week, basically. For push-ups, one set a week, and every other week is just endurance, regular push-ups instead of the harder one-arm ring freaks. Let's talk a little calisthenics life. So I want to talk a little bit about why I still think push-ups are an amazing exercise, even if you're advanced pro user, just regular push-ups and pull-ups, and why. So let me just break down my routine, because I get a lot of confusion down there. People are like, oh yeah, I do one set a day too, full body. And I'm just like, no, it's not full body. It's one set per body part per day. So push-ups one day, and then you're off for 7 days. No more push-ups. So you're getting 7 days rest on the old pec packs. And I also alternate every week strength versus endurance. So endurance week is regular push-ups for that 1 day, 7-day rest. And then strength week is the one-arm elevated ring push-ups. Much harder, much less rep. We're going to failure on both. And then it's just a nice little break. You know the best thing about doing regular push-ups? A regular push-up not only gives your body a little break, you're not pushing as much weight, so your tendons and joints are getting a better, easier workout, they're building strength, but it also gives your mind a little rest. It's like, okay, we're not going for personal best, hardest movement I could ever fathom. It's not like the hardest thing possible to do. It's just an easy little push-up, and I go to failure. It's still, if you're going to absolute failure, you're getting a good workout. You're building strength. You're getting nervous system memory. I'm not a workout scientist. I just know that going to failure is good times for the body. You build more strength. It's just, you feel accomplished. If you don't, oh, I had a couple more reps in the tank, why would your body panic and put on massive amounts of strength and fibers? It's just like, oh, whatever. Maybe he'll try sometime. So like when you go to absolute failure, even if it's a regular push-up, you still failed, and your body's gonna adapt. My newest move is this elevated ring push-up. I got a little stool. That's my squatty potty for the toilet. I bring it on out, and then the ring, it's so unstabilized, and you almost can't even call this a push-up because my arm goes so forward, but I'm very careful. If I feel that my shoulder is not liking this, I won't do it. It does feel good. So like, that is the movement. It's almost like in front of my body. It's a strange thing, but it feels comfortable to do, and it's super hard for the core especially. It's like your whole body is working, and that's what I love about calisthenics. It's like there's not a movement you can do that isn't working almost everything. So it's like my ribs, the sides, the back even, the abs, the shoulders, the chest, the triceps, and then you fail. You fail and you move on. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do after this move. Once I get like 12 reps or so, I'm gonna want to make them harder. I don't like doing these one-limbed movements that end up being 20 reps, and it's like, okay, we're no longer doing strength here. I gotta make it harder, and I don't want to add weights. So like, I'm gonna have to elevate a little higher, but the higher you go, the closer you're getting to a actual like handstand push-up. On a ring, you might die. And these are scary. They are scary. You never know if you're gonna fail in your whole body. What if the little squatty potty breaks or something, snaps in half? My toes might hurt. Imagine hurting your toe. Wow, that would suck. This really is the ultimate lazy man's routine who just wants to get something done quick in the morning and then move on. And it's just like, my body's good enough. Some men are in there like doing, say, you're bench pressing. They're doing that 3 times a week with personal bests and the heaviest weight, and you're not recovering enough. My whole program is recovery. Don't sleep. I should have wrote like one of your sets is to fall asleep for hours. There's a time to push it and really test your body, and then there's a time to recover. So like really, if we're talking these archer handstand push-ups, it's very hard, and it's like almost a one-limbed handstand push-up, and I rest for 2 weeks from that move. Like my next week is just regular handstand push-ups. So it's almost like a 2-week rest for these one-limbed movements. And I'm still gaining strength. Like I could probably work out once a month and maintain a fantastic body. Those archer handstand push-ups are insane. I still don't have the form properly. I'm always like bending my neck, trying to get closer to that one arm, and it's a lot on the tricep. That's what I'm noticing. It's shoulder workout, but also tricep. It's really hard, and I panic often when I'm about to fail in that exercise. It's just like, oh my God, I can't move anymore. It's really hard, but that's why I only do intense bursts like that once every 2 weeks. It's an insane amount of recovery time. My whole endurance week where I'm doing regular push-ups and stuff, that almost is recovery. Even though I go to failure, it's like so much easier on the body. You're not going to hurt yourself. Whereas these archer handstand, you could die. And the elevated ring push-ups, what could go wrong? A lot. So like I'm careful with it though. The last thing on my mind I would ever want is to injure myself. So I wouldn't do this if I didn't feel somewhat safe. And I'm still doing like regular bridges for people who ask. It's kind of a boring exercise to film, so I don't really do that. So I do these bridges and like calf raises and stuff. It's boring, it bores me to sleep. But yes, I can do that, and I do feel like I'm a lot more flexible than when I first started, but still, I'm nowhere near where some people can go. One thing I've been trying, because I just learned it from Eli, Free Melon Society, when he does pistol squats, he goes all the way to the ground where his ass touches the floor. And I was like, can I do that? If a fruitarian can do it, come on, I could probably do it. I can do it, although when I get up, it's awkward as hell. I lean forward so much, I see that. I have the worst form in the industry. We all know that for sure. But hot damn, those are cool. I kind of like going further down, and I got way less reps doing that, and I'm always looking to make these things harder so I can only do like a couple. That's my goal in life, just 2 reps and we're done for the day. So it's like pistol squats, you're gonna have to add more weight. There's just a bunch of ankle weights in that bag. It's the only weighted movement I do. And on endurance week, I do that same bag, but just regular squats. I didn't film it because it's boring as hell. You know why I'm taking this lazy man's approach as we're witnessing just regular ring pull-ups on endurance week? I just feel I'm coming from like a vegan's mindset where I'm weak as hell, I'm trying to get strong, and now that I'm carnivore, it's so easy to build strength. It's almost a joke to where I can take 1 day off a week fasting. I eat just 1 meal a day. I can probably take another day off and fast and still be stronger than my vegan ass. And it's just funny to me, like, how little can I do? Like, when I was vegan, I was doing like 2 sets, sometimes 3 a day. I did not have an endurance week. I'm doing so much less and eating way less volume. It's just the protein and the fat just builds the hormones and the strength, and it's like, what little can I get away with? Like, I could probably be breatharian, doing like 1 set a week, and we're done. Probably once every 2 weeks I could get by with. I could literally do the strength week, take a week off, do the endurance week, take a week off, and then back to the strength week. Just because I'm so damn strong as a meat eater that like I'm already laughing at the vegan self, and I was happy with the vegan body. Imagine how strong I am now. It's like, what could I do? 1 push-up a year and I'd build more strength than any vegan. Point is, it doesn't have to be hard to just get in shape. You don't have to drive to a gym. You almost need nothing. Just a pull-up bar is literally the only thing you need, and you can attach rings to it. I like my triangle A-frame shape. It was like 450 Canadian. It was a pricey investment, but I bought that, like 8 years ago, 5 maybe. I've had it for so long. It's the best thing. It just slides against your wall. Links are down below, of course. It's like, you don't need much at all. And every morning, you do it. You could even go outside if you had a backyard. Oh man, I would be out there grounded. Workouts, calisthenics, once a month. You're done, man. So it's easy. It's easy times. I feel bad for you guys who are driving 45 minutes to a gym, and then you're sweating with other men, and there's a carpet smell, sweat and carpets. What kind of life is that? Just be a man. A real man cries. Men cry. They don't work out. They don't sweat. They cry. That's where you should lose your water. I'll leave. How you doing? You agreeing with some of that? You thumbing up the video and buying the Monkey Strength book? You're not doing any of that? I think I know why. You're most likely lifting a bar of soap. If you dropped it in the shower, you might be attacked, and you want to stay ready for that, don't you? So work out once every couple weeks, and you'll be fine. Buy the Monkey Strength book. There's a chapter in there on how to prevent soap drop mishaps. There's no chapter on that, but I'll leave. How you doing? Subscribe for more videos, Sander?